Hi everyone, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly forecast. My name is Terence Gardino. The week begins on Monday, December the 30th. This whole week is positive astrologically as we enter into the new year and a new decade. Now, on Monday, the 30th, decision-making, thinking, planning Mercury is going to be in harmony with innovative, progressive Uranus. Mercury-Uranus, you could be having these new epiphanies and insights. You might be more open to new technologies or new progressive ideas. It certainly stimulates the mind and the excitement going into the new year. Tuesday, New Year's Eve. The moon, which sets the public tone, is in sensitive, empathetic, dreamy Pisces. There's nothing else going on, which is a good thing, but the moon will be aligning with Neptune. Neptune is this imaginative, dreamy planet because it's the planet associated with the sign Pisces. So moon in Pisces align with Neptune, the rule of Pisces. It's very hopeful, dreamy, and idealistic as we go into the new year. The dark side of moon Neptune is being escapist, and what this tells me is, of course, you're going to say, but it's interesting how it might be kind of an extra push, is escaping through alcohol. So you could be prone to having a great time, but overdoing it. Because as we get into onto Wednesday, January the 1st, 2020, I think it's going to be okay with the hangovers because the moon is still in Pisces, but it's going to be in favorable transit support to stabilizing practical Saturn, and there's more of this profound, intense Pluto. So I think maybe New Year's Eve for most people is not going to be escaping with too much alcohol, but having all these hopes and dreams of a better decade. As we get into Thursday, January the 2nd, Mercury, communication Mercury, is going to align, which it does once a year, with expansive, optimistic Jupiter. Now, Mercury can be restless. Jupiter is expansive. This is a very favorable day for traveling, and a lot of people will be traveling back home or maybe taking off for a holiday. It's also very favorable to begin starting school again or starting to prepare and make plans for the new year, because Mercury and Jupiter are both the planets of curiosity and learning and education. Friday, the 3rd, now Mars, that has been in Scorpio, intense, dark, obsessive Scorpio for the previous 6 weeks, January the 3rd, for the next 6 weeks, ambitious, assertive Mars will be in enthusiastic, idealistic, expansive Sagittarius. So we're all going to start to hit the ground running with a lot more hope and enthusiasm. Already, on the 2nd, we had that Mercury, what we're thinking about, what we're making plans, was aligning with Jupiter. Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. So we're starting the new year with a lot more hope, with all the anxiety and instability that has been happening towards this end of 2019. Saturday and Sunday, the moon will be in Taurus. Taurus is the sign of being more steady, sensible, grounded. On Saturday, that moon in Taurus is going to be crossing over Uranus in the first part of the day. So it's bringing a lot of unexpected excitement. Then it is in harmony with Jupiter, also indicating a great day to be traveling back home, but also be feeling really good and optimistic about making plans going into the next work week. On Sunday, the moon is still in sensible Taurus, and it's excellent with the sun in Capricorn. They're both earth signs. So this is a good day for rest and feeling solid and sensible about planning the first full work week of 2020. As the moon will also be in harmony with decision-making, discerning Mercury, and also favorable with inspirational Neptune. So there wasn't one negative, harsh planetary event throughout this week. Now, with your own individual chart, there might be something going on that triggers some challenges, but the tone for the public, for the whole world, going into the new decade is this feeling of more hopefulness and contentment. Before I sign off, I want to remind you I'm available for the 2-question offer, or for the 1-question offer for a nominal fee. And you can find a direct link to order it in the description box below the video. And when you are putting in your birth information, the time of birth is really important. Maybe if you put it also in with your question again, it'll make sure I have all the information correct. I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next week with my next segment. Until then, Happy New Year.